The day the turban fell, imagine say you dey sit for your compound for Woro community, Kayama local government for Kwara state. The sun dey set, and the evening breeze suppose dey carry the smell of firewood and dinner. But instead, the air suddenly turned heavy with the smell of petrol and gunpowder. Then you hear am. The sound will long become the death knell of northern Nigeria, the synchronized roar of hundreds of motorcycle engines. This no be the usual travelers. This na the sound of an invasion force. Today, Thursday, February 5th, 2026, Kwara State don wake up to a nightmare wey many people bin think say e no fit reach their side. The headline you saw no be exaggeration. Na the raw, bleeding truth of a massacre wey don leave the peace of Kayama shattered. We dey talk about 162 souls, mothers, fathers, teachers, and innocent children wey dem cut down in cold blood. The most abominable part be say, the Emir's palace, the symbol of our culture and history, don turn to ash. The Emir himself, a royal father, bin have to do wetin no man ever wish for. He flee into the thick bush to save him life while him wives and kids were being slaughtered. The turban don fall for Kwara, and today we dey bring you the heart-wrenching details of the day Woro and Anuku communities face hell for F. The siege of Woro. The attack start like a coordinated military operation. These bandits not just come to steal cow, them come to sack the land. According to eyewitnesses wey survive by hiding inside wells and thickets, the terrorists, loyal to the most ruthless commanders, blocked all the 4 exit routes of Woro and Anuku simultaneously. This means them trap the people inside their own graves. Them target the soul of the community first. Them storm the Emir's palace with zero fear of God or man. Them set the ancient building ablaze, burning centuries of history within minutes. As the flames they go up, the monsters were busy doing wetin them sabi do pass, slaughtering anyone wey try to run. The wives and children of the royal household, people wey suppose dey under the highest protection, were butchered. But them no stop there. Them go for the chief imam, the spiritual pillar of the community, and kill am. Them enter classrooms for school and kill teachers wey bin dey try to protect their students. The level of barbarism wey happen for Woro is beyond human understanding. This no be just banditry, na a war of attrition against the people of Kwara. Now, maybe go school for small, maybe to understand the tactical map of this tragedy. Why Kayama? Why Kwara? For long, people think say Kwara na buffer zone between the north and south wey safe. But security experts go tell you say the Kayama National Park na a security blind spot. It be a massive, dense forest wey connect Kwara State to Naija State and even reach the border of Benin Republic. Because the forest too thick and government no govern the space, it don't become a revolving door of death for terrorists. The bandits use the Niger State side of the forest as their launching pad, cross into Kwara, do their evil, and disappear back into the thicket before any soldier fit reach there. This na wetin we call asymmetric border warfare. If the government no recapture our national parks from these criminals, no community for the North Central go ever dey safe. The forest wey suppose dey be our natural wealth don turn to our graveyard. State police versus battalion response. The official point from Aso Rock be say, we have ordered a full battalion to Kayama to crush the attackers. President Tinubu talk am say them go pay a heavy price. But the counterpoint from the grieving residents of Woro be say, where was the battalion when the palace was burning? We get a system where they react instead of prevent. Sending 500 soldiers after 162 people na like buying medicine for a dead man. This tragedy don't bring back the loud cry for state police. Many people argue say, if Kayama get their own local police wey sabi the terrain of that forest, then for don't intercept those motorcycles before them reach the village. But the federal government still dey fear say governors go use state police for politics. While Abuja they debate the politics of police, the bandits they execute the people. The question be say, how many more palaces must burn before we realize say the current security architecture don't fail? The southern push. The ripple effects of this Kwara massacre na a strategic alarm for the whole of southern Nigeria. Kwara is the gateway. If bandits fit sack a community for Kayama today, then they look at Ekiti, Koki, and Ondo tomorrow. This attack shows say the bandit king and his commanders are expanding their tax territory. Them want make the whole of Nigeria a tribute-paying zone. The survivors wey dey flee towards Ilori now na the new wave of internally displaced persons, IDPs. This go put pressure on the resources of the state capital, leading to more hunger and social tension. Also, the psychological trauma of seeing an Emir flee go make other traditional rulers fear. If the custodian of the people no safe, then nobody safe. This is exactly what the terrorists want, to destroy the will of the people to resist. My people, as we dey look these mass graves for Woro, I wan ask una one heart-to-heart question. When you hear say royal wives and kids were slaughtered and the Emir had to run for him life, you still believe say our current security system fit protect us, or you feel say it's time for every community to form their own self-defense units? Drop your honest thoughts for the comments. I dey read every single one of them. And if you want us to keep bringing you these raw and unfiltered updates where the big TV stations they too afraid to show, abeg smash that like button right now. It help us push this truth to the world. And if you no subscribe, do am now and turn on the notification bell. We no go stop until the lives of our people begin to matter. Subscribe now. The new frontline. Wetin be the future forecast for Kwara State? The army battalion go bring temporary calm, but the bandits could just recede deeper into the Kayama forest. The forecast is that if the military no do a sustained air and ground sweep of the national park, these attacks go continue like hit and run. We expect to see the Kwara State government investing more in local vigilante groups and intelligence technology like drones to monitor the forest borders. The next few months will be critical. If the military fit flush out the commanders from the Kayama axis, peace fit return. But if them just patrol the roads, Woro and Anuku fit just be the first of many towns to fall. As we wrap up this heavy update, our hearts go out to the survivors for Kayama. To lose 162 people in one day na a wound we no go ever heal fully. The silence from the top security agencies must end. We need action, not just condolences. Wetin be your own take on the Kwara massacre? Should the Emir return, or is Kayama too far gone? Make we continue the conversation for the comment section. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and let's keep praying for Nigeria.